Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching episode 7 of Ahsoka. So the penultimate episode of this adventure has come, and as Ahsoka has made her way over to Peridia, we see that General Thrawns' plan to allow Sabine to travel through the planet to find Ezra actually does have some good strategy behind it. Turns out Thrawn's whole plan was for Sabine to get to Ezra, so that Shin and Balin could get a bunch of mercenaries to kill them, as well as the aliens that Ezra was living with. So we get a decent action scene where Ezra and Sabine have to defend the people from a bunch of mercenaries as they're trying to get away from them. While we also see Ahsoka having to make a pretty risky landing on the planet uh, while she's being chased around by a bunch of ships. She kind of conveniently ends up landing right near Balin's skull, who's watching the battles go on from a distance, especially since he just sends Shin to go after Ezra and Sabine and doesn't try to help her as well. Yeah, that did seem like he was mainly put there just so he'd, you know, be there so he could fight Ahsoka on his own. But at the same time, I can see why he's trying to lead his apprentice Shin not be not be impatient, but to also try to focus on victory rather than screw up in a way that she could be defeated when victory is right in her grasp. So yeah, it's a bit of convenience, but also I can see where Balin is coming from, especially given Shin's general personality throughout the series. At the same time, it seems that has been basically been acting as a chess master, flushing Ahsoka out where he can, making sure she follows a specific path to lead to whatever he happens to plan in the final episode to basically either capture Ahsoka, Sabine, and Ezra, or to just kill them all at once. It seems that he has a pretty good idea figured out. We just have to figure out what the final stage of it is. On top of that, Ahsoka does actually try to appeal to Shin's good side and tries to have her, give Ahsoka her lightsaber and basically to renounce the ways of the Sith, but Shin just ran away. Hopefully, this doesn't mean they're going to try and redeem Shin in any sort of way. They already tried that with some other villains in the Star Wars shows that I've seen, such as Reva from Kenobi, and that didn't work out. So I'm glad that Shin still ran away, and I hope she considers the offer but still retains her loyalty to the Sith. It, I understand why Ahsoka did what she did, but at the same time, I would prefer it if Shin would just stay as a villain the whole time. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. Who knows? But yeah, for those who wanted to see a proper reunion with Ezra, Sabine, and Ahsoka, they played that totally straight. And considering how far Ezra has been from his friends and how long it's been since he's seen them, it's a genuinely heartwarming reunion, especially since Ezra proves to be pretty competent even without the use of a lightsaber or a blaster. He can just use his force to take out most of the foes that are sent after him. And he can even handle Shin for a little bit before Sabine is able to properly duel her. But of course, we have one episode left, so let's see how they plan to finish this up. Will anyone of importance die in the next episode? Will Ezra meet anyone in the Republic after Ahsoka and Sabine accomplish their mission? Who knows? But we'll see what happens next week. See you next time.